I'm Eze, if you don't know me. I'm a clown. We're having I'm trying to get an omni-cleared palace here slowly. But oh my god, I'm an idiot. This doesn't kill me? Today I learned I'm not an idiot. This was definitely science. I need to focus. It's been a while since I did this boss. I just need to focus on these swords and everything, not making mistakes. No, Eze. I'm kind of not being paying attention to most things. So I ended up wasting. Oh my god, I'm dead. I am dead. Oh no! Fuck, I'm actually dead. Shit, I have to open the door just a second. I'm alive! What did I miss?
It's been swell fighting alongside you. Had myself a gay old time. Okay. I didn't think we went that far.
Please give me more streamer luck. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I can't remember what gives me mana and what doesn't, because it's all a blue button and it's all the same. So I just press everything, hoping it gives me mana back. He said there was a lot of yelling. Yeah, that's how we talk around here. I am not a person that yells a lot in my family. Crazy. As I said, I don't like yelling. In my family, I'm the one who doesn't yell. Just to be clear. Yeah, fucking 15 minutes on floor 1. Auto heal penalty. Of course we...
You got Jones, well, don't you?
What is... Oh, cojones. Jones? Yeah, cojones. I know what that is. I don't know what Jones is. Imagine if you're just like, oh yeah, this room is empty, and you're just walking around and he just jumps at you. Oh my god. We need to sacrifice this senior citizen to the mana tree. We might need to carry him up the mountain though. He's 31. His legs aren't what they used to be. Numa. What is Numa again? Wait, I don't even have it on my hotbar. What is this? What is this? What is this? Does unexpected damage to all enemies in a straight line? Wait, is this new? Guys, is this new? Is this Dawn Trail? Please tell me that this is Dawn Trail. No! No. Streamer, have you seen what I wrote to you before? When I said you can do it that way. Tell me why you haven't used this bomb yet. Tell me why you haven't pulled these bombs again. Tell me why you're not doing what I say. I want it that way. Oh my god, like, his crotch is pretty enormous in these pants. Stealing candies from children. Did you ever have meat sweats? Like when you get sweaty from the meat? I really want to know if these two made a baby. Don't bone me. Okay, he's not gonna try to eat butts for a while, which I'm okay with. Okay, but I love the cock slugs. They have a great rod. Also will kick my butt.
Yeah, oh my god, I can eat this dog.
I should have been a slave to the rat boy. Kinky once, kinky always, I guess. And here we go. Good morning. Good morning, Hades. Good morning, KG. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me fine. Let me just check. Everything seems to be okay. Why is Final Fantasy XIV sound muted? What the heck? Unmute that. Why was that muted? How long was that muted for? Oh, man. Anyway, let's go. Time to maybe potentially clear this place, I hope. I'm going Dark Knight for now. Although, as you guys might know, Viper Pilgrim's Traverse DDOTM, the Dungeon of the Month, started this month. However, I plan to keep that for next weekend or weekend after that. Just a moment, I'm getting like attacked by sunlight from my window. Let me just fix that real quick. Oh, eternal darkness. There we go. Dark Knight cannot operate in sunlight. Am I right? That's why we're starting at Eorzean time, 5:56 a.m. Sometimes you do mutter Jones for no reason. Oh, you poor thing. I have poisoned your brain. Hey, Wolfen, good morning. Okay, so let's hope that I don't like immediately die here. Because, I mean, if I do, we have stuff to do, but I'm gonna raising. Because it's been a while, a hot minute. And I do not remember much of this lower set. What do I have? Maze root, poison fruit. I could use a bark bomb for the boss, provided that we get to the boss. Is this a floor with the frogs? Probably not. Oh, candelabra. Candelabra. How do you say this in English, actually? Votive candelabra? Candelabra? Candelabra. What do we have? Blind faith. Ah, it's the nothing burger. Okay. I think this guy explodes. Like, yeah, he does, but I think he explodes, like, properly later. Let's, oh! Let's focus target him. I need to wake up. What a mob to pull when you're waking up. I think this... No, invalid target? No, am I in line of sight? Okay, maybe it's just not as wide as I remember. Candelabra. Candle Candle plus bra, yeah. Candle bra. Sounds good to me. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't see anything from my effects. I'm gonna have to turn them off. Just a moment. I have it somewhere. Eureka mode on. Okay. That is an old macro from Baldessian Arsenal when I was hosting BA. I did not want to have all of the effects running from all of the people. So yeah, I'd like a little macro to simplify my own effects and turn off everybody else's. And then Eureka Orthos came out, and Eureka mode seemed like an apt name for, you know, keeping effects off while in Orthos. Because my god, sometimes these AoEs are like tough to be seen. Okay, one more view. In it, bro. Oh, there's a landmine. Right, we're in 71. I should be doing landmine plays. Kind of forgot. That's a thing, not gonna lie. Candle holder or big candlestick. That's a fair point. You know, I'm a little bit afraid to do landmine plays. Not, not because, I mean, I'm normally afraid of landmine plays, let's be real, but frankly, I'm like, I don't know what anything here is doing. So I'm not really sure like what to pay attention to while I'm pulling the enemies closer to the mine. You know? Does that make sense? I'm gonna still try to do something, maybe in a floor or two, when I get a little bit more used to it. But for now, we can do this. Like, just speed things up a tiny bit. He's probably gonna see me. I wanted a bomb. I don't know why I'm moving like in a zigzag pattern between these rooms. Ooh. Oi. Oh my god, I hate these types of AoEs here. I don't know why. In EO, I just feel like I'm on edge the entire time from the beginning, and that's fine. But not here. I really don't know how wide this is. And so here I kind of feel mostly relaxed, and then when you have these kinds of AoEs, it just doesn't suit it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong to feel this way. Okay, there's another bomb. Oh, what is gravel shower? Okay, small. Oh my god! Yeah. Final number soon, indeed. Also, thank you. Geez, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of Twitch babies. Like 4 and something. Many Twitch babies. Congratulations. Also, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Does this guy only do the frontal thing? Hopefully. Morning, Crossel. Okay, we're out of here. Oh, you know what? Not gonna lie. I thought the exit is here. Shit. But it's a candelabra. A candelabra. It's a candelabra. A candelabra. I kind of messed up, not gonna lie. It's okay. Yeah, I forget that pretty much only ultra potions drop after this set. Okay, hopefully the exit is not a treasure room that I'll have to deal with. It's a thing that does things. It's the candle. Candlelight. Do you guys even have a like candle holder at home or a big candlestick? I think I have one somewhere, but it hasn't been used in a long time. When I was a kid, sometimes we would still like have nights, days when you don't have electricity for some reason, like when there's a big storm coming up or something, and just hanging out under the candlelight was the most fun thing ever. Probably not for the parents, but for me as a kid it was fun. But now if we ever lose power, which did happen a few times, alright. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, did you see I was kind of like roaming outside of the map? That was pretty. Yeah, if that happens now, where we like lose power, I'm just gonna be stressed the hell out. Sandblast, I don't know what sandblast is, but let's hide. Okay. So it's been a while since I did Pilgrim's Traverse, meaning that if I don't remember an ability, it could mean two things. either it's super lethal and I have only avoided it by hiding behind a wall, or it is super irrelevant and that's why it's not memorable. So we'll find out, I guess. Maybe we won't. Oh my god, I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh since I was maybe 14. I really should. But I'm also kind of afraid to watch it. I can't explain this in any other way than to say like it was one of the first anime that I really enjoyed, and I think I kind of had a little bit of a crush with Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like 12 or whatever, I don't remember. So the fear is, what if it happens again? I'm kidding. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of this bomb. Oh, fracture! Alright. A big Yugi? Yeah, of course. Not the soft Yugi. And to be fair, I don't remember like anything at all. I do remember having like a deck when I was younger. And you know what? This brings me to a next topic. I really don't like how the deck builder market kind of has become over the last decade or maybe more. It's kind of like now people who are playing cards and people who aren't playing cards are buying out all of the decks, because it's like there's a chance that maybe, you know, they become very worthy, or like worthy in terms of money eventually. So there's a whole market of people who are just buying cards to keep them at home. And if you actually want to play some kind of deck builder card or card game, whatever it is, you're probably going to have to pay a lot of money because of things like that happening. And that's a bummer. Not speaking of bummers, good morning, Smart Dragon, welcome in. Welcome to Pilgrim's Traverse. Go up in value, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, I hate that. I just, you know, sometimes I just want to play cards. There's like recently, I think it was like a One Piece game that our friend is playing, and he invited me and Arma to play with him and some friends. And I wasn't really interested, but I thought, you know what, I might, you know, get Arma a deck so he can go hang out. But they're so fucking pricey and you can't buy them anywhere, and that's always a problem. Always a problem. Anyway, Raiders, good morning. We have just started. I'm a little bit woozy still. I just woke up like an hour ago. Still did not drink my coffee till the end. But hopefully we will maybe hopefully finish this floor set, and then we'll see. Yeah, I'm sipping coffee. There's half of it is gone by now, but it's still not done. I'm still not like fully woke up. What are you? I don't remember him. I actually, I do kind of remember him, but like not in a good way, but I don't remember why. If you are around, let me know what you've been up to, and if you need to go and have a rest, obviously, go. Don't even think about, how am I gonna get out of this stream? You know, I feel bad sometimes. I'm usually the person who's like, how do you say it? I raid and run, but because I just don't spend a lot of time at the PC these days with the kid and all, and so I do feel bad for like popping in someone's stream and then leaving, but the reality of things is that has to happen, you know? You've been streaming, you're hungry, you're thirsty, you're tired. It could be whatever hour it is, so just go. It's okay. Okay, I really hope that you're not like proximity or sound, proximity or whatever. As a please. If you don't, I don't play Final Fantasy, TCG, I collect them for the art and because it's FF. Yeah. Well, I think that's fine, you know, as long as you kind of know what the theme is. Like, I would buy Final Fantasy cards just for, you know, the art and because I want to support it, but when a bunch of people who are trying to make money out of TCG have already purchased like a whole shit ton and the price goes super high, and I don't feel like I wanna buy them anymore, especially if I'm not playing. But yeah. 11 p.m. or later. Wait, I read that with half of a brain, just a moment. Where's a... I don't see... Oh, there. Raving, oh shit. I might use it now. I don't know what this thing does. It's growing circles. Oh, it's the in and out. Okay. In and out thing. Out and in thing or whatever. Okay. Okay, I remember why. I remember this thing now. I remember why I don't like it. Yeah, I hate that it's an expensive hobby, you know, it should be just cards. That's it. We should all be having fun with the cards. Okay. I don't like this layout at all. It's like, look at all of these gold chests that are super far away. I know that there's a bomb coming my way, so I just wanted to create some space and fight this guy here. I hate seeing those clips of grown adults picking up an entire display. Yeah, I know. I mean, if they're gonna play it, I don't mind. I'm sorry about the kid, but still... You know, kids get a lot of toys these days. A lot of toys, a lot of different cards. They need something to look forward to in the adulthood. Like, they need something to say, when I'm an adult, I'm going to buy my own Pokemon cards. You know, you need a motivation to become a successful adult. Oh, I hope this is not a wide... Okay. I don't know why I keep thinking that's like super wide. Okay, I'll pull you next. I just want to check if I can get that chest. But you know, I don't mind if an adult picks up the entire stand if they are going to actually play and have friends over and whatever, blah blah blah. But if you're going to buy them and then they're gonna keep standing in some kind of glass window collecting, not dust, but collecting years and in hopes that they become valuable eventually, I say screw you. I'm sorry. But yeah. Ruining fun for everybody. Twitch Automod got you, Andrew. But that's a funny comment. I'm gonna... Yep. Mods check. It is a bit much. A bit much. Oh, what is this? Oh, line of sight. Praise the line of sight. Oh. I can't believe I'm saying those words. Oh, how confidently I pulled him. Shrinking circles, I guess that's the one that I just saw. Good lord. You know, motivation, any kind of motivation helps out in life. To be fair, like most of the money that me and my partner spend these days, that's not on like food and necessities. It's like board game stuff or video game stuff. And we don't spend much. But you know, every once in a while you buy a new board game and then you can buy like a nice proper like €100 board game or whatever and play it for multiple months and then buy another one and enjoy our adults like life in a way of playing games. Hail of Heels. Yeah, I remember this guy being similar to the ones in Eureka. Oh, I like this music. Anyway, speaking of card games, anyone still playing Slay the Spire 2? I need to get out of here. I need to like go a little bit quicker. I've been wasting a lot of time. We're gonna alter. Oh yeah, don't tell me about it. It's I mean, our dining table is basically like thankfully large enough because we had to buy a big table because we have like a large family, and it's like, okay, we imagine that we're gonna have family for dinner over sometime, so you need to have a big table. Luckily we did get one. We never have family over, but we do play board games which are massive, so that's what we use it for. I'm gonna strength earthquake. I know what that is. Na, 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 na. Earthquake. I need to be careful of pulling mobs when Esteem is out, because he sometimes pulls with an AoE for whatever reason. And runs into the room and be like, oh, hey, yo, let's do Abyssal Drain. Never started? You should, if you're looking for a new video game addiction, play the Spire 2 awaits, or 1. Both great. Who doesn't need a new video game addiction? Let's be real. I really don't want to pull this guy. I need to pull quicker though. I haven't done any landmines and now I'm wasting way too much time. Moving around. Oh, what? Did I get clipped by that? Oh shit. No, my fresh lovely strength. Okay, well. I got too comfortable. You lost your raid, buddy, to Slay the Spire 1? Oh, no, 2. Sorry. I also completely understand. It's the only thing I've been playing lately. It's so freaking good. Now I'm afraid of Growl. I guess it's like a line that starts there somewhere. Oof. Perfectly balanced game with no exploits? Nah, I mean, it's definitely not. I mean, yeah, you know, it's a type of game that if you get your cards right, you can definitely break it nicely. But that's the beauty of it. Serenity, yeah. There's nothing to Serenity, but I did alter this room, this floor. Where the fuck is it? Ah, my my god. Can't believe I died to an unbelief. Okay, there we go. We have... Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Pretty. Okay, we're gonna... Ow! Kill them all. Kill them all! Oh. Da-da. And now we fight 5 mimics. Maybe. I want my strength back. Bark bomb! Okay. That's nice. No strength back, but that's okay. Destroyer of a fragile ecosystem. Hey, it's a lucky day getting a Corrigan treasure room. And without key being unlocked yet, and on a floor that I died on. Wow. Now watch the key being like all the way over there. How is there even room for a room there? Do you know what I'm saying? Like on that map, I can't imagine there being enough space for a room. Okay, I want to go there. Would you let me leave? Yeah, that was a perfect musical moment, I gotta say. Perfect musical moment. Like a grand finale. Can you please turn around? I really don't want to fight you, but I'll give you 2 seconds. Thank you. He knew. Okay, let me devotion actually. Just cause I mean I'm sitting at 3 and I need to speed up and we're getting the knockback penalty out of the way. Let's try to find Candelabra. Candelabra. Let's remove that. Even though maybe that wasn't a bad thing to have on the floor. I don't know. Okay, he's here. I still need to find the Candelabra. Luckily we had found like raising at one point, so the fact that I died isn't too big of a deal. The abyssal drain the worm in the middle of the room. Oh man, the steam. Also, when I was younger, I don't know how young, but like, let's say a kid, I remember that word, fire, I read it as a chore. Chore. Also the word custom, I read it as custom. There were a few of those. Why is English so weird? No words. You can't just like see a word and know how it's pronounced. That's weird to me. Okay. Ah! I like these models, like these dogs or whatever. They're pretty... Like, if I was a Beastmaster Dark Knight, this is the type of beast that I would have. Young by default, of course, of course. Always young. Okay, where's my candle, bro? What do you do? Oh. Shit, be kills me. That's what he does. Shit. Oh, we're going through these as through cookies. Maybe I should have, oh shit, looked into it? Well, this is great. Let's remove this poison. Actually, oh my god. Okay. Good fucking lord. I'm running out of time and out of raisins, as some would say. No raisins. Where is my can? Okay, I see it. Need to go for my candelabra. Oh no, not you! Shit, 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 shit. I have no idea, like, what that thing does. Please, fail. Get rid of him. Fail. Thank you. Jesus. Okay, I just want to activate the candelabra, which had to be in the, like, most faraway room ever. Of course. Should have just pulled this worm. But I don't wanna. Okay, I see it. It had to been in the most far away fucking corner of a far away fucking room. Oh, there's a gold too. Maybe it's a raising. God knows we need those. Nope. Well, well, well. Would be nice if I didn't have to waste all this time moving around. You want... Oh, Gaurau is basically a Godzilla. Right, yeah. For a Beastmaster mom. He is pretty cool, I guess, I gotta say. Too bad that Beastmaster is gonna be capped at 50 at first, so... I don't think that mob is available before. But eventually... I'm sure you're gonna get yours before I get mine, because I don't think that these FF13 dogs are anywhere before Shadowbringers. Okay, let's just, like, pull both of you. Oh my god. Thank god. I have 28 minutes, floor 75, one raising remaining. Do you guys have high hopes, or any hopes at all, for the Beastmaster Deep Dungeon? Not the Deep Dungeon, but the content that they're making for it, which looks like a roguelike thing. I don't know, I didn't watch that live letter, so other than the map, I didn't, like, see what they said about it, but it did look relatively interesting. Pineapple monster. Which one would I like? Okay, let's go. Let's go on a murderous rampage. How are you still alive, you piece of shit? Ah. Okay, no more trap here. No more trap here either. Very little hopes. Because generally how they design content, or because of something you've seen during the live letter? Yeah, Mr. Ozma is working on it, which is always a good thing. Well, frankly, I think that the content that they've been designing is generally fun. Like, I don't necessarily agree with the direction they took for Deep Dungeon, but they did design a lot of fun content. It's just, I don't know. There are issues with the replayability and reward systems in their games in the past, like, several years, but I don't know. Just in general. I mean, I think it's good to have low hopes. It's healthier. It's something I like to call defensive pessimism. You know? If you are already pessimistic, then you can't get disappointed. Raising his bag. Hell yeah. We're raising the stakes. I'm gonna affluence flights just to hurry things up a bit. Wow, good music. They see me rolling, they hate it, patrolling and try to catch me riding dirty. Love it. Should have sang that during the rolling bit. Overhype will kill every time. True, 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 true. Big time. Yeah, my like life mantra has been low expectations. Defensive pessimism. This is the best thing ever. You just can't go wrong. If you're already like pessimistic ahead of time. Oh my god. Oh, what do you do? Shit. Oh. Oh, I know you. I know this. Is that the only thing you're doing? Hopefully. Maybe the inn. These would be kind of cool. Imagine if you had like 5 of these stick monsters following you around as a Beastmaster. I think it would look very, very scary. Yeah, that's something that I do hate. I don't know. Yeah, now that I think about it, I have very double standards. Like, I want to be pessimistic about things, but I also want the content creators to be talking about things optimistically. To like give good vibes and good energy, right? But that's never gonna happen. This is a really bad spot to tank you in. I almost died there. Okay, I need to find my chest. Oh, I don't remember what you're doing at all. What the? I'm gonna die from that thing. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't really need the high level to enjoy the like, honestly, level doesn't mean anything, especially for a job that isn't allowed to do other content. Like, if it's designed at level 50, it's gonna be fun at level 50. It doesn't matter. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Friend emerges. Honestly, they do feel very much like friends in this place. They're like, oh my god, finally a mob I know what exactly it does. Though one of them did end my run because I decided to use a strength as I pulled one, and then I got clipped by Death Trap. Who dies to Death Trap? Oh, shh. Yeah, that's a frontal conal. I'm so afraid. Oh, what is this? What is this, son? I don't like I don't like that. Okay. I did affluence this, but I'm just gonna take a little peek in this neighboring room and then leave. Candle bra. I want the candle bra. 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Let's get you out of the way. You know why level 50 is stupid? Well, yeah, that's stupid. They should let us go to Palace with the limited jobs. Honestly, I've been saying this always. Just, you know, lock the monster abilities to those that were available whenever Blue Mage came out at level 60 or whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's what fucking greed does to you, and I still can't get the candle bra. No. Oh. All right, invulnerability. Ross died 3 times already, and I did not remember that a single one of those times. It's going great. Love it. I'm gonna go get the candle bra. Anyway, you know, don't let Blue Mage and Beastmaster go to Palace with a party, but allow them solo with their own ranking board. It should be just fun, free content for everybody. Oh my god, I'm just wasting time at this point. This is crazy. Crazy. No, it's not a mimic. It's a candle bra. Do I pull this thing again? No, let's just leave. Let's just leave. Okay, it's gonna be a bad thing anyway. Fuck it. How am I still running out of time in Pilgrim's Traverse? God. I did start a Viper file, by the way, Ross. It's at 21 plus right now. Yeah. See, it would have been a no knockback, so nothing good. That's kind of the reason why I'm doing this today, because I was like, okay, let's get the first clear out of the way so I can focus on the dungeon of the month and stuff. Haha, then I die 3 times at 71 plus. Oh, I'm gonna have 1 raising going into the next 2 sets. That bums me out. Please give me more raising and a fortune. Bark bomb. Lovely. Maybe we get past through the boss if I can get there in time. TED Talk Blue again. Yeah, I understand. I'm with you. I don't understand them. I don't understand their decisions. Oh no. Okay. So I don't know if you guys watched the recent videos from Night Sky Prince or Resident Arc. They were talking because it's this year is the 10th year anniversary of Final Fantasy 15 coming out. They did some videos on Final Fantasy 15, and honestly, it took me several days to get enough bravery to watch those videos, because back when Final Fantasy 15 was coming out and has been coming out with all of these DLC and whatnot, I was very involved with that content, and I had well, high hopes for them fixing everything and whatever. And so I was very, very burned on everything, and it took me kind of a few days to get brave enough to go back into that topic and to, you know, relive the old wounds. And just like listening to those videos reminded me again of how freaking badly this company is being ran, like Square Enix as a company, and that reflects so poorly on their games as well. It's like basically all of the major decisions that they're doing about their games in terms of like, okay, we think people are gonna like this and people are gonna like that, so we're gonna do these kinds of games or those kind of games. All of that is reflecting so poorly on the actual content that they're making, and I feel like the actual artists, like the directors and visual artists and whatnot, everybody who they have on board in Square Enix are so talented and oh fuck, so talented and so like actually great people who are employed by them, and they just sort of wasted that talent because of stupid reasons. It's unbelievable how poorly they ran their IP. So it was like, so why I'm mentioning this is because at the time that 15 was kind of coming out, they basically apparently thought that Final Fantasy IP is dead. And since Final Fantasy X, by the way, was one of the most like sold games ever at that time. 11 also sold well. It was just kind of inaccessible eventually. And hello, Angelus. Oh, welcome guys to a depressed state of things here. In a short span of a decade, they thought that they like destroyed the brand. Oh, I don't like this guy. Don't know what that guy. Oh shit! I forgot it's a Kodal. Oh shit! Now I won't have the stun for the thing that I don't know what it does. Welcome in, guys. I'm kind of falling apart here. You know what? I'm gonna run away. I don't know what this thing does. I don't know what it does. Oh, this is a Kodal again? I thought it was gonna do something else. Shit. Okay, I need a candle bra. Okay. Hello, guys. If you need to go rest, please do so. Save yourself. Okay, it's gonna be nothing. Nothing burger. Okay, let's go. Guys, I still don't have a first clear of this place. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not because I didn't try, but it's because I try once every 2 months and I forget what everything does, and then I refuse to look back at the information that I once had. And I died 3 times on this floor set alone to things that I did not remember, and 2 times to things that I did not remember, and 1 time to me not paying enough attention. So yeah, clock, I know. I know. I mean, surely we have time. Where the key is. Yeah, we're gonna do... Which one of y'all? I think we're just gonna fortune and poison fruit, actually, because I want barks for my bosses. And yeah, then we're gonna do bark balm on the boss. I have some time to fight a couple of mimics. At least nothing can kill me now, right? Anyway, yeah, they thought with Final Fantasy 15 that the brand was dead and that they're not gonna sell even 5 million copies, which for Final Fantasy was very little. And so they kind of like just wanted FF15 out. Oh, Poison Fruit is back. And I'm thinking, like, how do you get one of the most influential brands of all time after FF7 and FF10, right? And destroyed in the span of a decade. At least that's what I thought. It's crazy. Crazy mismanagement of the IP. But yeah, let's... Maybe I don't want to talk about it. I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. And all of that just to say that I'm not sure what to feel about Beastmaster. And how they're planning on incorporating it. I have a little bit of a hope that this might be the content that I actually enjoy, because the map that they showed does look a little bit like a roguelike challenge. So maybe that's something, you know, for us old Deep Dungeon people to actually enjoy. But I'm not too hopeful. No, it's not Enix's fault at all, actually. Turn-based was unwanted. Yeah, no. That's not Enix's fault. I think it's just like... obviously, it's a more complicated matter than just that, but they did have certain growth, which was pretty large from FF7, FF10, and they were kind of like the industry... Okay, I need to focus on profanity, actually. On the boss, I mean. But I can definitely swear as well if you want. Roaring Ring. Oh, I hope I remember this boss well. I don't remember the two creeds. Something get hit, and something don't move, I think. Wrong direction, okay. Yeah, this is the boss mechanic. Right. Something get away? Okay. No, the creeds and should be fine, I guess. Prowling Death. I mean, of course it has, but I'm gonna get back to that. What is this? Resulting... Okay, I need to get hit. Oh, not twice though, but okay. I need to focus on this, and then I'm gonna get back to that comment, KG, because there's something good in that, but there's also something bad in that shows me that they still haven't learned their lesson. And that's to not constantly watch what other people are creating. You're never going to be like the industry standard, beat the industry standard again if you are copying what everybody else is doing. Because that's what brought them the issues in the first place. They were like, oh, everybody in the West is making open world RPGs, so we must make the open world RPG, even though we are creating our own engine, which is completely designed for a closed world, a hallway type RPG. But you know, it doesn't matter. We're gonna make it work for the open world RPG. And that basically ended up costing them years and years and years of production, in which one of their best teams did literally nothing for 4 years, and it kind of got like broken up into smaller teams helping on other games because they couldn't work on Final Fantasy Versus 13 or 15 later because they simply did not have the engine to work with. and so on and so forth. So if they keep like watching what everybody else is doing and just trying to emulate it regardless of what their own capabilities are, then that's not a lesson learned. Okay, so I need to each movement. Okay, I need to like not move much. Okay. Here. Ish. I mean, I could attack, but I'm not scared. Yeah, I'm just really surprised by the fact that not like all of the directors that they have left them already. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna get hit? Obviously, I'm not really focusing here. I knew that I shouldn't open the Final Fantasy 15 topic and get upset during me running out of time. Oh, I need to play Lost Odyssey. Perilous Lair. I'm just gonna stay here. Again. Get hit again. Who cares? Am I right? Okay, after victory. Smudge, that is so true. And, like, the best statement ever. But I can't. Okay, here we are. Okay. Now we have a couple of minutes before the ads, so let me go back. Also, hi Angelus and everybody. Welcome in 9 minutes later once again. I hope that you went to get some rest if you need to. Wasn't 10 the last Squaresoft game? Yeah, but Squaresoft isn't the issue. Actually, if you go back to the core core issues, I think that the core issues started even like much earlier, because there was always a kind of a board who, even with the very first Final Fantasy game, started being like, okay, we have to make games in order to make money. So you had Sakaguchi with his fabulous Final Fantasy idea, who kind of hit the jackpot there accidentally, I guess, or maybe not accidentally, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm a small indie studio and we made a successful game type of thing. No, it was a board of Square people who constantly requested, okay, we need to make money, we need to make money, we need to make money. And then when finally something made money, which was Final Fantasy, they were like, okay, we're gonna go all into this. And so, as that was working, and at that time, money wasn't as big as it is today. So they didn't need to sell millions of copies of their games in order to break even or more. But, as that was working, they were kind of focusing on Final Fantasy. And then that kept working for a while until FF7 kind of broke all of their expectations. And then that sort of started something that spiraled later. They had, at least to my understanding, obviously I have no idea. I haven't worked for Square Enix. I know as much as any of you guys. But when you have so much success, you want to capitalize on it. And at least if you are a board. And so they decided, okay, we can work on multiple games at once. And we need to capitalize on FF7 being this modern kind of take. So we're going to have these people who are working more on that and those people who are working more on that. And even that sort of split in teams started happening earlier with like FF3 to FF5 sort of games. You had people who were more like focused on gameplay, and people who are more focused on the story, and they kind of branched out into two different branches, and that really became eminent with FF7, FF8, FF9, FF10. And the reason why we even got some of the later games like FF13 and 15 was because FF10 was much more of a success than FF9, and FF8 was much more of a success than FF9 at release. So that whole sort of team got more money backed. They gained more money to back them in the future projects, right? And that's why they could start working on like the engine and whatnot. But the problem was mostly that Square, like the board members Square, did not have enough of a focus to say, okay, this is what we are, this is our IP, and we're bringing it there. No, they were like, okay, we want to now spread to the West. We had this massive success here, but we now want to spread here. So let's see what the West is doing. Oh, they're doing these massive open world games like Skyrim and whatnot. We can do that. It didn't matter that they didn't have the, you know, the engine for that or any capacity for making that kind of game. No, but we can do that. Yeah, anyway, my English is not Englishing this morning again, but sorry. I was also trying to hurry with everything that I wanted to say for the past 10 minutes, and we have 30 seconds till the ad break, so I just don't think there's an excuse within the same IP. Yeah. 13, 15, 16, and the 7 remakes are bought on Goodwill from the golden era. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back on to that. Let's get the ad break running and then see you in 3 minutes. Mm. I mean, a lot of this that we're talking about are opinions, based on the facts, on the small amount of facts that we have publicly available. I found it very interesting in these videos that I mentioned earlier, how like Nomura was actually like, it turned out that there was, okay, how do I put this? There was basically a long period of time where Square Enix was not allowing anybody from their like employed members to talk about what happened with Versus 13. And there was an interview with Nomura and another staff member where this other staff member mentioned Versus 13 in some capacity, and Nomura was like, are we allowed to talk about it? Like, he was very surprised, and at one point he said like that so much happened in that time that one day maybe he will write a book about it. And I wonder how much of the actual like information behind the screen is sometimes happening with Square, where their people can't even like disclose what's happening and why something is happening and whatnot. Like, also Tabata, when he left Square Enix, he was the final director of FF15 and the initial director of Forspoken, but not really, like he just started that project. He also directed like Crisis Core. When he left the company, they actually removed him from the Crisis Core list of people who worked on the game, and he was a director, right? So I don't know what happened there, but there was a lot of issues in that time, in that era of Square, which could be tied to maybe the CEO who changed since, maybe the board members who also largely changed since, but to probably a lot of other factors that were sort of a lot of issues from the past accumulated in that time, as that was the time where a lot of old people, like old, not old in terms of age, but like old gang, they left or, retired or whatever. And so you had a mix of new people coming in, a mix of a merger happening, a mix of money moving to different directions. Also, the fact that they had such a massive success of a game with FF10 leaves you in a position where you think you are more important than maybe what you are, and you want to keep that going. CEO changeover, absolutely. And with every CEO, you could kind of see big differences. Like in that era of like FF11, 12, 13, 12 and 13, they had a CEO who also wanted like multi-platforming, and FF13 came out on both Xbox and PS2, was it? Or PS2 initially, and there was like Last Remnant for Xbox, FF12 for PlayStation. So they were kind of like focusing on multi-platforming, and then a CEO after that was just like, Sony only, this money is important to us, so we're focusing on Sony only. And it was Sony only for a while, and then there was a CEO changeover last year who said that was the issue, and now we're multi-platforming again. So only in those things you can see like massive changes in what they're doing, what they're implementing. But yeah, there's a lot more happening in the background. Yeah, I think that with the quality of the games, obviously there was a massive change after FF10 in terms of how the games are made, because a lot of the directors sort of changed. It was no longer Sakaguchi, or it was other people who were either previously working on Final Fantasy games but now are directing them, or who were working on Dragon Quest games who came from Enix. So it's like mostly the fans of initial games who are now working on Final Fantasy games. So the direction there is obviously going to change. And I think FF12 was, you know, divisive. FF13 was divisive. FF14 was a flop. So for a few other reasons than bad management, that era was problematic. But bad management definitely did ruin some of the projects, like FF14 and Versus 13. That was the whole like Crystal Tools. Was it Crystal Tools? I think it was. No, yeah, Crystal Tools was their name of the engine. That whole thing spiraled out of control. And yeah, what I always used to be the person who was like, oh, Nomura's projects always get shut down. He's a bad manager. I always spoke like that, but actually, like what I didn't know is that Nomura could not work on anything. Like, for example, he had the success of Kingdom Hearts being his first directorial true thing project, and after that he was entrusted to focus on Final Fantasy Versus 13, but he couldn't start working on Versus 13 before the engine was ready, and the engine wasn't ever ready. Really. I think the project was like greenlit in 2006, and in 2012 they had like an alpha version of the engine that they could work to create game assets. 6 years his whole team could not actually work on the game. They were just like either creating assets aside of the engine, just like visual assets, or they were working on other projects. They were like essentially for lack of the better word, disseminated on all kinds of other projects because they couldn't work as a team. So he had nothing to manage for 6 years, and then when he finally got back on board, they were like, no, we're actually working on FF7 now, and so you should work on that, and we're gonna slowly remove you from the project and get another director in. So he had nothing to do with that. And also because of that made Kingdom Hearts 3 essentially stand in the cloud for so long, because that's like the next project after the one that you're working on, which you can't work on now because of the engine, because this engine wasn't really created to make what we decided to make, because now open world games are popular. Anyway. Yeah, I agree, Emia. And that was because it was developed at a time that they were solely focusing on Sony. Good morning, Sadie. I think this might be our last set. I don't know. We'll see. I have one raising and I have no memory. I don't know. I really enjoyed 16, but again, that's a whole other topic. I don't think if you take a look at 16 and Expedition 33, one costs, we don't know how much, but it's probably above $100 million or something like that. The other cost, hey, a lot less. A lot less. I remember them saying the number at some point, but it was a lot less. And the quality of the content, I mean, you can't really compare fully, because I don't know, Final Fantasy 16 has amazing dialogue. I would say that the design of the areas was very nice. Design of I don't know, characters is really nice. So there's a lot of well-made content, but it's lacking in a lot of ways as well. Like the RPG system is kind of poorly poorly made, or maybe not poorly made, but they didn't think it was important, so obviously they didn't focus on that. They were focusing more on, let's say, dialogue and the world building and stuff like that, which in Expedition 33, I think they did a fantastic job with the Lumina system. Absolutely fantastic job in making the gameplay actually diverse and fun. And so it's very incomparable in some ways. What do we get? Rapid recitation. Sweet. Ah! Don't remember what anything does. I don't remember what anything does. That's a problem. I don't remember. I think FF16 is only a quote-unquote failure because they only sold, I don't know, 5 million copies or something, and the cost of the game was too high in comparison to something like Expedition, which had a lot lower cost and then sold more, right? I think the both games, if Final Fantasy 16 wasn't a Final Fantasy, it was just like some random game and actually cost, I don't know, it took 5 years more to make, but it cost twice less or half of the money, it would be deemed a massive success. I don't know, but the problem is right now the FF genre or the FF IP is it's too diverse. When you look at the past 6-7 games, they all play massively differently, and the fact that we have no idea how Final Fantasy 17 is gonna look like, how it's gonna play, or anything about it except that it's probably going to feature a Cid, that's a bad sign for the IP, because it's like, how do you keep your fan base coming back to you if you're gonna play entirely differently every time? Like, if somebody did enjoy FF16 and they want to play another game like FF16, they might pick up FF15 or 7 or 14, and all of them are playing entirely differently from one another and from 16. And it's like, huh? If you're a fan of FF16, you have basically one game you can enjoy in that genre. And somehow it's the 16th installment of an IP. Okay, I don't know what Cubus does, but we'll find out. 10 stream streak! Oh my god, Heidi! Thank you also for sharing that, but also for being here for 10 streams in a row. Oh my god. 20 to 25 hours adventure game. I never minded the side quests. I don't really understand the hate for the side quests, honestly. Because like, none of them are really mandatory. I mean, it's a side quest. You can skip doing them, I guess. I don't know. I wish that they were more diverse side quests. Like, I wish there were more side quests and not the story-based kind. You know, the side quests really look like FF14 side quests in that sense. They're all like just packed with stories, and the only reason why I wish that is because I actually did enjoy the game quite a bit, and oftentimes, I said this before, oftentimes after like a section with a boss fight and everything, I was feeling like super overwhelmed, like whether it's hype or depression or something. It was like high emotions at all times in MSQ. And I'd want to have a little bit of a rest, you know, do something like fishing or whatever, you know, card game. I think that a card game would work so well for FF16 because you could have like people just, you know, initially only wanting to play cards in your little camp, but then as you explore more worlds and as the world is kind of being more open to you, and you know, without going into spoilers of how people are treated in that world, obviously the more you play, the better people are treated around you, and so you could have more players and more opportunities to, you know, exchange cards and whatnot. And I could play something like that. People, even the most depressive worlds, people still found a way to have fun, and in reality as well as in other video games. So that's the one thing I can kind of mind them for, but I never minded the side quests. Like, that's side quests, you can just skip them. I do think that the end product of the story ended up being a little bit uninspired. I don't mind it, but Final Fantasy often had stories which are like mind-blowing and interesting. They posed interesting questions, and this one is like a little bit of a lot of scene stuff. And here I am, my last raising gone. Okay, I need to actually focus now. I mean, to be fair, I spoke so much shit about Square this stream that maybe I don't want this mod to be saved. But yeah, anyway. It's just a little bit of... it's a story basically seen in a ton of other RPGs. When you compare that to Expedition 33, man... I mean, I don't want to spoil that game, but that game has a story which can keep you actually like discuss about it for months. It's not as simple as, oh, you play the story, did you like it? Yes, no. It's, you can have a discussion about it. That's what FF10 was like. That's what FF7 was like. That's what like all of their best games were like. And this, you know, FF16, I don't think that there's a lot to discuss outside of maybe discussing if you think that a certain character survived or not, but that's like whatever. It's not a discussion, that's just, you know. It's a fun fact. You hear fishing, yeah, of course. Hi Zorby. How you interact with the game. Yeah, I mean, that's purely on you. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that's a poor design choice. Like, to give more content in a video game is, I think, always good. And we as players must sort of learn that, you know, not everything is something that you potentially need to do, but if you are enjoying it, you can't, it's good that you can do more. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like a personal thing. I don't mind the side quests, really. I think they need to stop focusing on like fancy words and just think of a bit better stories. Because yeah, it was all about mythos and logos, but in reality it was a very simple idea. In the discussion. Fair point. Oh, I think all of the scratches are needed for Torgal. So what's gonna kill me is the question. What's gonna finally end me? You know what? Why am I even fighting? Like, I have no raising anymore. Let's just get out of here. Let's see if these two floor sets... Oh, look, mimic room. If these two floor sets are truly the the incense burners that they are. Okay, we got an incense bag. Yeah, so what I can blame them for. One thing that I don't like, for example, is that they took very little time to develop, like, stories of your side characters. I could use more time to get to know, you know, Jill and her backstory and everything that's been happening. Like, you have a character-based story, so give us more of the characters. I want to see what happened with Sid before he was Sid, you know, and... Okay, they saw through my plan. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Anyway, there's a candelabra. 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 Anyway, I wish we'd seen more of the side character story. In again, to draw comparisons that don't need to be drawn in Expedition, there's actually a lot of layers to all of the characters in the story that are sometimes unspoken, but a lot of the times, if you just go through more side content, you're going to find out like a lot about all of the characters. And it's all good stuff that makes sense for the world. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, same here. Same here. And same in a lot of older Final Fantasies when you think about it. Like the old directorial way of making a Final Fantasy often included you just like getting to know every character at least a little bit, even when they didn't have a lot of room for like Final Fantasy 6 and 5 and whatnot. You still had like specific quest points or smaller sections of quests who made you get to know the characters better. It's important, like you're spending a lot of time with these characters. I mean, and here I can't say, okay, you had like a quest for Jill, something Jill related, but I think that was way too focused on just that one quest. Like, you should have given me more, should have given us more time to like actually hear Jill talk about things, connect that to her personality. Okay, Maze Route. Yeah. Like, I for one, I can find it kind of realistic, the fact that she and our protagonist haven't like gotten together until they were like 30 something, because I'm in a similar-ish situation, so to speak. Like, me and my partner used to be friends for many, many years before we got together. So I can see that being like a massive step in your relationship and taking a while. But we haven't really seen much of that growth either. Like, they just skipped over some years, and then we're meant to believe that they haven't like had any, you know, close calls in those years. I don't know, it's weird. By the way, whoa. Okay, yeah, I need to go here. Trying to just get out of this floor. As you can tell, I'm not playing the game right now. We're just deciding to to incense our way out. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what this thing does. I seem to remember something conal-like, but... Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. Or Sid. Man, I want to see, like, what happened. Imagine if we had... You know how in Final Fantasy VI there's a whole dream-like sequence that allows you to go through Sion's life and like the moments where he lost his wife and child. So that sort of makes you understand better who he is today with you, like in the party. Imagine if we had that kind of sequence for Sid and to see what happened with Benedicta and him leaving the army, Imperial Army, whatever it was called. Like, how did he decide to actually become Sid? What was happening there? Like, we don't know anything other than what he told us. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna have to go through this. I know I have Maze Root, but I just don't trust him. See, he's like very late at applying these things. Satan, don't come closer. Just a second, I need to get my legs up on a little chair. There we go. Whew. Oh my god, another one. Can these succubuses stop coming? This is a lovely room. Are you playing the emote game in secret? In the background? Yeah, I don't know. Russ, you should definitely play Expedition. Go for it. I actually can't wait to have a discussion about the end of the game with you. Or just like generally about the game with you. It's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be fun. Okay, 86. We have 2 bark bombs. I'm gonna use a devotion. Troubadour and Came. Okay, I have no idea what he does. So I'm gonna witching him probably. I have a vague memory of something that I can interrupt. Yeah, probably not long. But who knows? Thank you, though. At least, you know, the Deep Dungeon of the Month thing is gonna... Oh, Bark Bomb. Okay, we're using a bark. See, I knew that we're gonna get one back. You just need to decide to use them. And you're gonna get them back. It's fine. Okay. I was like, what's happening with this room? Am I disconnecting? Why is the room not getting uncovered? Okay, now let's see what the Troubadour is doing. Dark 2 is a Kono. Maybe he's just stunnable or whatever. Okay, something, maybe front back? I seem to remember some kind of dual, yeah, claw and tail. Some kind of dual mechanic. I'm not exactly sure how that's meant to work, but I'm afraid of this guy from Eureka, but I think here he's just fine. Double Hexine. Would be funny if he killed me after I said he's just fine. Oh, Cerberus, I have no idea what you're doing, but let me just check this room. Nothing. Okay. And I'm getting hungry and I didn't really prepare any food. That's a problem. I actually have so much to do this weekend because it's Easter tomorrow. Okay. Hail blow, okay. Let's get out of here. We have a devotion in place for the next floor, so I need to find the candelabra. Candelabra? Candelbrow. I'm sorry for being so disrespectful about this place, but yeah, it's weird. Like, I've enjoyed the Eureka Horses actually so much. I've cleared it with everything. And I enjoyed it a lot. But this place, I don't know why. It doesn't click for me. Oh, there's a lion. Let's get rid of the lion. I think I remember what he does. There's like a line that I can't LOS. Same like EO. Maybe it's just because it feels like more of the same. Like, I cleared EO 20 times. Oh, humbaba. So I don't need to do it again. Does that make sense? Let's get him to use the tail blow. Lightning bolt. I need my candelabra. I think that guy is proximity, I'm not sure. Okay, I might use this, we'll see. Oh, there's a thingy. Oh, what is inner demons? I don't know. We will never find out. Okay, Humbaba. What is he doing? Punch, 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 punch. Something, something, something. What is he doing after the punches? Frontal? Something? Oh, there's something. Yeah, on stream I think I've been here only once. I got here like... ooh, a month after it came out. And then a couple of months later, and then now. So the problem for me is that I just don't do this content. So I forget everything between the runs, right? I should just like look into a guide at this point, because I have been to a 99. I just don't remember anything. Okay, how about we clear out the key room? That will be good. This does look like Palace 51 plus, which also doesn't like help. It's probably, as much as I love the earlier floors, this is probably my least favorite final set of floors. And even less, even I prefer like Heaven on High to this, and I never liked Heaven on High. Final 20 floors. But this is just, it looks kind of like Palace. The battery is empty? What? My phone battery is dying. So my tracking is going haywire. Can I please be out? I don't want to fight with Kama. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna become a bull next time. Actually gonna affluence. This is the candelabra doing. Okay. Now I can still die while I'm in a ball. While I'm a ball form. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Humbubas are dead. He is dead. There's a votive. Let's just clear out the way. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 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 For lore reasons I cannot disclose. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I understand that this is very cool. It's like spooky stuff. Spooky church stuff. But I just don't care. What can I say? Okay, we're gonna open the chests and the votive. Whoop. 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 Where? Serenity. I like the initial 60 floors. This is like fine, but eh. Anointment. Time heals all wounds. Okay, so I'm gonna be getting healed quickly, which doesn't help me if I get hit by something, so it's actually kind of useless. Think I'm just gonna fly to the next floor. Oh my god, phone, leave me alone. Why is it so empty? What is my PC doing with the phone? It usually doesn't like lose battery this quickly. Ow. Well. Well. Affluence. And affluence. Okay, let's use one then. Final floor. That's a lot further than I thought I would get to. All right. Let's haste. So this floor is flighted and affluenced. Right, he does one Kono, which is dark something, dark 2. And one something that I don't know what it is, that I stunned. Maybe something else. Or he just doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, good lord. Are you the only one? Come on. Thank God about the animation, but... And this does last a long time. But yeah, that would have been an insta-kill if I got hit. I need to remember that there are these lions around. Okay. We have a free, not free, but we have some steals for the boss. Oh, Humbaba. I don't want to deal with a Humbaba. I would rather not, if I don't have to. Okay. There's a silver. Poison fruit. Hell yeah. Oh god. Scared. See this? I have no idea what this is. But it's done, so we don't need to worry about it. Alright. I still don't think we're clearing this today, but... So if I do manage to somehow survive this boss, we will continue, obviously. But I'm gonna need like a 10-minute break between the set, so a bit longer than usually. So we're going to have a Words on Stream playing. As, well, which actually you guys can play Words on Stream, so I know that you like it. Or if I die here, we'll see. We're still probably gonna play Words on Stream and then move on to, I don't know, Viper or something. Bark Bomb. Okay. Malaconda, this is a perfect song for you, I'd say. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, is it here? Yeah, okay, behind. Winged. Okay, I need to remember the mechanic. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, never mind. Remember the mechanics slash focus. Or hind, okay. Here, I think. How did that not kill me? Bless the tanked privilege. Tanked? Tank privilege. What fire are you? Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Okay. 1/4 of the fight is down. Or hind. Or hind. I think I'm okay here. Winged. So small next to the boss. In player. Backhand. Backhand. Forehand. Think I'm good here? Backhand. It's playing tennis, I see. Winged. Not here. Not here. Not here. It's okay. Getting hit by one thing, not a big problem. In player. Whee. Why did I use sprint there? I could have so much time to get into position. Twin winged. This should be fine. Behind. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to practice the boss as well. Next one. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get there, but we might as well do a little practice run. We might get there if I don't do any of the fighting. We have some affluences, so we have 2 more incense, even though we spent like 4. I think I'll save here. Okay, nice. All right, let me set up words on stream real quick. Word on stream. Do, 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 do. That's it. Oh, just a moment. So, I think you guys all know how this works, but if you don't, I will let you know in a second. Let me just toss in a new link here. So essentially there will be letters kind of, you know, shown on the screen, and you need to find the words in those letters by typing in chat. And you can't do too many guesses at once. There's like a little lock like overlay on the stream. So if you do a correct guess, you need to wait a few seconds in order to make a new one. So pay attention to your lock on a screen. Anyway, we together collect points and also individually collect points in order to level up. And the games will be playing automatically. You know, some 20 seconds between the levels. So let me start it so you can get the idea. So yeah, let's say, I see no words. I see no words, but maybe something like that. Yeah, and see now my name has a little lock, and that lock will disappear when the lock overlay gets unlocked, which is now. And now I can make another guess. So, good luck. I'll be back in like 10 minutes or some such, and then we will do a little bit of a boss practice, and then we continue. Oops, my face. I put I opened the charger just for a moment because for some reason my battery was at 11%. Okay, let me see. I see you guys are as focused as I am. Let's remove the words on stream. YouTube Studio is turning on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, no, my face is just dead right now. Great. Lovely. Lovely. We'll fix it, I guess. Hopefully. Maybe. Nope. This is great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, okay. I know my battery is empty. Come on. Oh well. Everything is falling apart. Falling apart, Lisa. Oh my god. Sorry. This is so annoying. I need to, I guess, reset my phone for a moment. So it's weird because the fast USB charger port in my motherboard doesn't work for VTube Studio. It works for charging, but the slow one, which isn't good for charging, works for VTube Studio. So I have to like switch between two cables, and this one just doesn't work right now. Okay, maybe I can set up the camera real quick. Maybe I should let you guys play with the VTube Studio still for a little bit, sorry. Okay, sort of working. Okay, no. We're gonna have ads playing while I fix this. So just a moment. Mouth open sensitivity, maybe it's something like that. Oh god. Everything is super sensitive. Why is this happening? So weird. Yeah, so my camera isn't like the best, but it works. Oh my god. Does it though? I think I need to move it. I think it's losing like tracking behind my microphone. That's why it starts jumping like that. Oh my god, come on. We get some height. There we go. Okay, should be okay now. Now I have two of these. Can leave. Okay. Mouth sensitivity now is too low. Alright. You should be fine. Shush. No, okay. We'll continue. Let me go remind myself of the boss for a second. We'll see if my mouth works as it should. Invoke the final verse. I just need to remember how to do this. All right. If I am dark, I can attack. Wait, am I dark? No, I'm not. Play the first light. If I am dark, I can attack the thingy. Okay, I just completely didn't see any of it. Oh my god. I turned off the autopilot. Fuck off. I need to turn off. Words on stream was like open in the background. What are you fighting? This is the 99 boss. But this is a practice room that you can do before you actually fight it. So yeah, we did like do the practice before. Okay, I just need to remember because it's been like a couple of months. Okay, ball of fire, I did not see. See, I need this practice room. Okay. Let's take the light one. I think this is gonna be like a lot easier and a lot quicker once I have commanders and whatnot, but still need to pay attention to mechanics. Okay, so she's gonna hit the middle, and Chains of Condemnation is a... Okay, so he can do like a ball or chains. Why am I taking this much damage? Maybe I should be dark for that. Raid wide. Bounds of Sin, okay. This took me a long time to realize that I can just like run out. Okay, and this I need to kind of target at the wall so it doesn't break the glass. And then there's a thing. Okay, so the first line is gonna go left and right. The second is gonna go up and down. So I believe this corner is safe. Drain ether. Oh, dark is first. And then light. Did I do this right? I don't know, actually. I need to be the same element? I think so. Probably the same element for their drains. But different element when I'm attacking them. Now the only thing I'm not sure about is if his ball of fire or something needs an element. The AoE with that, if that needs the element. We'll see. Okay, so these are gonna go left to right. And up and down. So that corner should be safe, I think. Okay, I need to target this here. Maybe a bit quicker. Bounds of Sin. Okay. Chains of Condemnation. Okay, so this is a raid wide. I'm light. Okay, yeah, I need to be... Ooh. Do I? I don't know, actually. And I'm gonna try to be opposite from him. Drain ether. I need to be light and then dark. Do I? Like, this is a lot of damage. Maybe I just need to be healed up more. But I think I got it. I mean, base mechanics. I'm not sure how the fight is actually gonna go, but... Okay. Let's go. I don't think I'm getting here anywhere. Good morning, Emil. I'm not sure if I said it. So, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Probably dying. Honestly, probably dying. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't have a raising. Let's affluence immediately and let's flight immediately. And I think I'm going to... I'm going to poison fruit. Yeah, my goal here is not to fight too much. My goal is to try and get as far as possible. The poison fruit is back. Okay, he explodes upon dying. That's a new piece of information. Polite. He will have a bark bomb. So it just ends up in a fight where you have to survive until the end. Yeah, basically. I have to survive long enough. But I have to get there, and that's my biggest concern. Hopefully I will have... I mean, I should. But maybe I overspend. Hopefully not. Okay, next floor we will fight. So maybe I die. Thank you. It's been a stream. The stream has been going okay, except for my phone dying for some reason. But the gameplay could be better. Could be better. Let's steal. How you doing? RSPC? RSPC? Yeah. Oh god, I think so too, Zorby, but the problem is that I just don't know what anything does here. And not gonna lie, I did try to remind myself. Okay, so this is sadly a treasure room. But there's a lot of gold, so we're going to poison fruit and open all of the chests. I know that this is a flighted floor, but it's a big floor. And the treasure room on the key. And as I said, my goal is not to fight here. Nice. If you're chocolate balls... Oh, Zorby, don't do that. No, don't give me that kind of info, don't worry. If I die, I die, but if I need to ask you guys something, I'll ask you. I liked getting surprised by mechanics. Yeah, fair. I just don't like getting help from the chat unless I specifically ask. Ooh, honestly, mimics here are a big, like, help in a way. Like, I know how to fight a mimic. Mimic cannot surprise me. And that's okay, that's okay. I just need to say it. I did just say that I did kind of like remind. I basically see Mimic cannot surprise me, and then I died by death trap. I basically did like go through a quick list of what things do. Not that I remember, honestly, still. But because I did this floor set twice already, it's just been a while. I thought, you know, maybe it will just refresh my memory. I still don't remember like most of the things, but I remember a couple of enemies that I don't want to pull, which is great. Oh my god. See, this is just a waste of time now. Okay, strength and strength. Sadly, no silvers, and I'm actually really just fishing for silvers. Forgot to change the pox damage. Is it very low? To be fair, like, I think pox was never really... And the problem isn't the damage, the problem is that it is your potion spender. And that it's making no item floors harder. But yeah, I think they just kind of forgot about mimics altogether. Like, they could have made Death Trap like a late telegraph. They didn't do that for EO or this place. Weird. Okay, let's flight. Also, I have a devotion that I need to use somewhere, so we're gonna use a devotion in a bit. Because if I get another one, I won't have a chance to use it. Fortune. I'm just gonna keep fortunes running. Oh, you guys are fun. I think I'll just pull one and maybe witching. Just because I didn't want to pull another one immediately, but I couldn't see him. Okay. I thought he's leaning on to the left. Honestly, couldn't see him. They're so huge. Yeah, the boss, for some reason people are not really talking about this boss too much. It looks scary to me. But, I don't know. I just haven't done it properly. I've only done this boss in a practice room without any palms. So... This guy is like super simple. Oh, he dropped the silver. Bark bomb! Hell yeah! Give me more of that. Pop it. See, those guys, I once pulled like 5 of them. And thought they were very simple, but then another time they just killed me because I forgot about the whinge. Never forget about the whinge. Morning, Johners. Okay, there's another puppet. So my goal is to open all of the silvers, hopefully. And wipe as many floors as possible. So now we have devotion. That I have to find on the next one. See, this guy I kind of don't want to pull. I'm not sure how he's working, how he's operating. Something similar to Humbaba. Alright, so devotion for the next floor, meaning that a 95 should be hopefully a wipe. I mean, it will be if I get there, if I don't like get killed before, which is always a possibility. So in order to be able to find that candelabra next floor, I'm going to flight God. Oh, God. I was gonna say, please don't turn around. Where are you looking at now? I think I can get past there, but I just don't wanna. I don't wanna. I mean, I'm gonna witching him if he turns around, but I only have two oh shit buttons. Right, so we need to find the candelabra. 95 should be a wipe then. We have flight and affluence for the next floor. I'm hoping to fight it normally. So then bark bomb for 96. Maybe we get more. Hopefully we get more incense for 7 and 8. Okay. I don't care. If it was a silver, I would open it, but I hope that Dreamer isn't a proximity aggro. Alright. Oh no. Okay, he'll move. I have the time. He'll move. Yeah, I love these. I love the deep dungeons, honestly. More others than this one, but I do like playing deep dungeon solo. That's most of what I'm doing during these streams. And also, I know that I haven't been a really good example here for this one, but I do have some guides for the other ones. If anyone is you all are interesting, but if anyone is interested. Okay, let me see here. No knockback penalty, HP down. Okay, votive is in my room here. Beautiful. I see a few puppets, so I am comfortable fighting. Yeah, this is the newest one. I'd say probably the best starting point, but since you already did Palace and Heaven on High, this could be very interesting for you if you haven't done EO. Eureka is the third iteration. This one is kind of this one is similar to EO, but a little bit better scale than initially. So maybe it would be a nice little way to get back into the content if you ever wanted to, and you know, play for a little bit of a different deep dungeon, because it feels very differently from Palace and Heaven on High. I know it may not look that way on stream, but it is actually playing very differently. No critical hits, so nothing can really surprise you in terms of auto attack damage, but as you can tell, there are a lot of late telegraphed AoEs. So you need to kind of remember what everything does. What are the chances that he's doing? I'm gonna wait for him to turn around, but like, what are the chances that he's doing some kind of frontal conal petrification, like in the ones in Eureka? Probably high. If I have to pull him, I'm gonna assume that's what he does. Okay, we're still kind of maximizing the chests. And I'm going to alteration as well. Bachelor. Another devotion. Using that one for sure. Because that one always has a 1 floor delayed effect. So that's gonna be for 97. Okay, Dreamer, if I pull you, I'm gonna witching you. Oh my god, how big is this floor? Okay, I need to bachelor to turn around so I can move there. Oh, morning milk and tree. Oh, she won't turn around. He has to be sight, right? Meaning that he still probably see me here. Let me just wait a little bit more. So next floor we will have the transformation. And I have to find candelabra for the next transformation. So I just need to kind of go with patience. Go with patience and not make mistakes, and I can get to the boss. Oh, we're not out yet. Need to fight something. Well, I'm gonna witching whatever. Cause I don't know how anything fights here. I literally don't know. I think these explode. So we saw one explode earlier. I'm not sure if he'll explode witching. Probably not. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I don't want to fight that guy. Okay, now patience. I can still activate traps. I can still get aggro. Nice. Incense penalty. I'm not sure about the range of this thing here, but we'll see. Oh my god, my eyes. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm a little bit too scared to go into the room. Okay, I will check chest, especially if there's silvers, which so far there is none. Yeah, I think, you know, I don't have a raising, so I don't really have any mistakes in me. Especially not on the boss. That's my prime fear. Because if I die, it's over. That's why I'm kind of going around checking chests. Making sure that I have all of the incense that I can get. Hey, there it is, my candelabra. That's gonna be the wipe for the next floor. So that's... wait, no. Yeah, it is. That's 96 covered. I still want to clear that one room. Yeah, and there's a patrol as well. Let's clear everything. Be patient. So that's 96, and then 97, 98. 97 is probably bark bomb. I could use one more incense. Or again. I will murder you because there are no silvers on the floor. I need a drop. There we go. Okay. Safety before I... Okay, maze root incense, that covers it. So we're... Unless I make a mistake, we're probably getting to the boss. Goodness. Which is, you know, it's always possible to make a mistake. Purity. I don't think I need to check golds anymore. Just for greed. But what I do need is my candelabra. I have a steel for the boss, a strength for the boss. Yeah. I don't make mistakes. No. Not at all. Not ever. So this is gonna be a lovely little wipe. We're gonna be a ball, a mud ball for 96, and then we have two incense for 97, 98, and the one for 99. I think the biggest concern is dying to the boss, but we'll see. I can still like die many different other ways, especially with no auto heal penalty. Okay. Giga Chads. Oh shit. Right. But that's the thing. Oh shit. Oh, that's a luring trap. Goodness gracious. I did not have space to avoid the freaking dreamer. And then I stepped on the luring trap. That was beautiful. I have to get past through this. There is a dreamer. Oh my god. What the fuck are you? I am like worried about... Wait, I don't have to go through that. Okay. That's a dead end. Worried about the fact that I have no auto heal, right? Okay, what I do want is open that silver. Because it could be poison fruit, maybe. Do I care? No, actually. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna maze route this one. Oh my god, we have a votive candelabra. For gloom. Nothing special. Okay, I have no idea how anything here fights. But also... I don't particularly care. Okay, this is the way. Because I need to just get to the exit. Alive. Oh, Honolulu, welcome in. Welcome to the grand finale where I either win or I either die. Win or die. I think I need to go to the left, right? Left, not right. Left. Okay, I need just to get past. Oh shit, okay. I guess we're gonna go and witching. I mean, Maze Root is gonna take care of it anyway, but Maze Root sometimes takes a while to activate. And I don't want to be in a situation where it doesn't activate. See, it still didn't do the thingy. Oh my god, sawtooths everywhere. Okay, I will witching because I have no idea what Maze Root is doing. Maze Root. Maze Root. Why are these guys not bushes yet? Honestly, what the fuck? Are you guys seeing this? Okay, that guy is a bush. So he did do something. Or maybe he didn't apply it while witching. Okay, why are you dropping your wallet now here with... Oh my god. Like, my key is open. I just need to get out. It's still... The amount of patrols is... Because she's facing the wall? But she was facing the monsters. I don't know, man. Okay. Yeah. I think she does. Oof. Still not out of the patrol hell. Look at that fucking sawtooth dropping wallets everywhere. What is that Goshen doing? I have no idea what he does. I'm just gonna stand here and not move. I'm not sure if the sawtooth is gonna see me. I was just about to run into the room, so... Malevolence. Good thing I didn't. Hopefully Malevolence is our side. Oh, another sawtooth. Another archdemon. Please don't see me. Oh my god, can the patrols stop? I just don't know how any of them fight. That's the problem. I don't want to deal with them. Oh. I know how Sawtooth fights, but it's too huge for me to see anything else, so I don't want to fight it. And I don't trust Feo. I'm sorry, Feo, but I don't trust you. I'm just gonna assume all of these are sight from now on. Yep. Okay. What did I say? No mistakes in it? I'm gonna piss my pants. Okay. So. Bye. We're gonna bark bomb. Although I would rather something else, but okay. So now I need to do some fighting. Oh my god. I don't know where the exit is. Okay, let's safety. And let's haste. I need to deal with the archdemons. I need to deal with the archdemons. What? Okay, I'm gonna pull one next to the wall or something. Okay, I can interrupt this, whatever it is. I mean, thankfully, you know, Bark Bomb is handling them very quickly, but maybe I should be less afraid. Maybe I should be less afraid. Okay, Dreamer. Ah, I don't want to fight you. Kind of waiting for that other guy. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, let's just... let's just pull. This guy's probably, if I'm judging by World of Darkness, doing like a frontal line or something. Okay, gaze attack. Okay. Okay, it is a frontal line. You... Oh, they have a dot on them. Right. Oh, is he gonna do the right left thing? No. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought so. Next to the wall. So he does something that I can interrupt. It's a great idea to be learning mechanics on the go on 98 without erasing. Perfect. Oh, what's karma? What is karma? That looked like something that's gonna show up at last second. Why are you here? I have no idea where the exit is. I really don't want to fight this Acheron. Giga Chad. Yeah. Exactly. I should be less afraid, but that's a dead end. I should check it first, because if it is where I need to go... Oh, you're resisting stuns, don't you? Okay, obviously this is not the right way. But I'm still glad I checked it. Bark Balm, okay. I wanted to check it in case it was a poison fruit. I could just wipe everything and leave, but it's not, so never mind. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I shouldn't be. I have Bark Balm. He's killing everything super quickly, but I'm still so scared. Like maybe they do something new that I just don't know about. Oh, please don't make me return. There has to be an enemy in my key room. Also, why does the key room have to be like the final room that I uncover? I really would love to get a witching. I overspent them in that hallway situation. That was a colonel, right? Yeah. Not colonel, I mean frontal thingy. Frontal thingy. Run away. I don't know if this is line of sightable. I don't know how wide it is. But we are out. Oh goodness, okay. Now, all I need to do is not ever die to the boss that I never did, like, properly. Well, wish me luck. I am not exactly sure I remember everything, but here we go. Okay, so let's just focus. Chains of condemnation. I think I need to be the opposite. Yeah. Which is good, I think, I hope. Okay, now it's just gonna attack me like so. Okay, I run to the front. Oh my god, this is slower than I imagined, not gonna lie. Okay, Spine Lash, we're gonna focus it to the wall. And move. Now let me grab a bit of a light. And attack Grief. Abyssal Blaze, Abyssal Blaze. Wait, I didn't attack light. Okay, this is up and this is left, right. These are gonna go left, right. So front is safe. Is there also... Wait, no. Shit. Okay. I think it's all the way here. I'm actually not sure. I think I saw wrong. But the final ones are left and right. If I die here, I'm an idiot, but... Oh, drain ether! Oof. That was lucky, because I freaking forgot. Trust. Woo! I have no idea, like, what am I attacking? Having 2 targets for the boss is very, very, very weird. Okay, blade of first and ball of fire. Okay, I need to move. Move now. Okay, this is left, right. Left, right. This is left, right. So front is gonna be... And this is up and down, okay. So this corner will be safe eventually. Spine lash. Wait, will it? No. That one will. Oh, okay. I actually don't remember. No, the front one. Ah! I don't remember which order they spawned. Okay, I will just stay in the front left corner and hope for the best. Bounds of Sin. I don't know if I should even worry about the debuff too much. Because so far... nothing really hurt too badly. And I'm pretty sure I didn't... Okay, this is... I'm an opposite. I think opposite is fine. And now I go this corner and spray. I think I'm just going to Living Dead. Just in case, because I have no idea. Okay, this was right. I should have just trusted my gut. I'm attacking the wrong boss. Oh my god. Okay, Spine Lash. I need to watch the cast bar. It's so confusing. Because you have to remember it for later. And there's like 2 bosses. Okay, this is up and down. First spawns are going up and down. Which are those. So this side has to be safe. And so this is left and right. Left and right. So this corner has to be safe. Drain ether. Who's going first? The upper one. And then the bottom one. Okay. Okay, this is happening faster than I thought. Bounds of Sin. I need to focus the big guy a little bit. Okay, Ball of Fire. And Blade of First Light. Ball of Fire. Move, 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 move. Their timing is not always the same. This is left, right, left, right. And this is up and down, so this corner will be safe. So she's gonna be dead in a second because Bark Balm. And now Bark Bomb is gonna get stuck on her instead of helping me with the other guy. Okay, sweet. I love it. I still have 8% while Bark Bomb is doing whatever. Oh my god! We fucking did it! Phase 2, please no. Oh, I got it out of the way, let's go! I can't believe that this is a clear. What the heck? Absolute lack of respect. Woo! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Thank you guys! Thank you! Oh my god, thank you RSPC, thank you! Oh, you got some good ones there. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Also, please guys, I will have to go quickly after this, so we're gonna take a few screenshots, but please don't request anything super long out of me because I need to go feed the baby. Oh, this is a pretty spot. This is actually very pretty. Small altar. Can I sit on it? No. It's for a fairy or something. Oh, this is pretty. This is very pretty, actually. Like a little clock or whatever. Let's take a V-pose, G-pose. V-pose, G-pose! Redeems don't seem to be properly working. Honestly, I have never seen this before. Because people always kind of take a screenshot like this or something. Like with the floor. And I never saw how cool this area actually is. Hey! Does the area outside look familiar? I mean it does. But I can't place it. Why can't I place it? It reminds me more of Dravania. I don't know. Dravanian, was it Borlands or something? You're gonna have to teach me the lore of things. Oh yeah, there are chairs here. Anyway, this is the first clear. Oh, we can update the overlay. Oh, we can actually add 1 out of 21 into the overlay. What? Eden Odin. Yeah, that is a little bit. Okay. Let's write 1 out of 21. PT first clear on the way. Next weekend, we're gonna do this again, but on Viper, because of something called DDOTM, which I heavily recommend you guys check out. We had a first month go by with what was it? I can't remember. It was fun though. I can't remember what was it. Gunbreaker Heaven on High. My god. Oh my god. Okay, just a second. Where is my fucking thingy? Documents, Final Fantasy 14, tweet, visual design, save, scores, replays. Yes. And there we go. 1 out of 21. The challenge of this month is Viper Pilgrim's Traverse, and if you want to go for the challenge, you want to finish this place with your full inventory. So yeah, I am just gonna go try to get a first clear with Viper, so we'll see. Thank you guys, honestly, thank you so much for hanging out. I know this was a bit of a weird one. Haven't really prepared for this, so it is what it is. Well, we did it. We did it. I'm not entirely comfortable with the dungeon yet, but I'll get there. Let's put this here, and I'm gonna find someone to raid. And let's see if there is anyone to say hi to. Yes. Deep Dungeon of the Month. Andrew, Mr. Shadowshiver, is doing the challenge that I just spoke of. So we're gonna go say hi. He's in Viper, floor 28 right now. I'll see you guys next weekend. Have a great Easter weekend if you're celebrating, and have a great rest of the weekend either way. And I'll see you guys. Bye.